February 2026. The missiles start hitting the Gulf. Two men reach for the phone. Mohammed bin Zayed of the UAE. Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia. They speak twice in the first 2 weeks. Then 6 weeks of silence. And on the 28th of April, the older one walks out of OPEC, without warning the younger one. 50 years of membership ended in a press release. To understand why those two men stopped talking, you have to understand they were never the same kind of man. MBZ is a soldier, Sandhurst-trained pilot. He built the UAE military into what Jim Mattis nicknamed Little Sparta. He thinks in 30-year horizons, and he does not back governments. He backs warlords. Haftar in Libya, the southern separatists in Yemen, Hemedti's paramilitary in Sudan. Find the strongest non-state actor, fund him, arm him, own him. Patient, surgical, deniable. Obama called him the savviest leader in the Gulf.
MBS is something else. No military service. He came to power in 2017 by dispossessing his cousin overnight. 3 months later, he locked 200 Saudi princes inside the Ritz-Carlton until they signed over their assets. The next year, his security detail killed a journalist in a consulate with a bone saw. He builds at theatrical scale. Neom, a $500 billion city in the desert. He needs to be told he is the warrior in the room. He moves fast, loud, and does not warn his neighbors. The mentor watched the apprentice for a decade and decided he could manage him. In January 2026, he found out he could not. The flashpoint was a port called Mukalla in the Yemeni province of Hadramaut. For 10 years, MBZ had built a network here. The Southern Transitional Council, trained, funded, armed by the UAE. The perfect MBZ project. A sub-state proxy controlling a strategic coastline. In January, MBZ bombed it. Saudi warplanes hit a shipment of Emirati weapons at Mukalla. Within 72 hours, the council collapsed. Its leader fled to Abu Dhabi. 10 years of MBZ's work, gone. He had not been warned. The student was no longer competing. He was dismantling the teachers' positions in public.
Then, on the 28th of February, the United States and Israel went to war with Iran. They struck first. They killed the supreme leader, and the Iranian counterstrike showed MBZ exactly who his real allies were. Iran fired more missiles and drones at the UAE than at any other country, including Israel. 537 ballistic missiles, 2,256 drones. 6 weeks, the Strait of Hormuz closed. When MBZ looked around at the rubble, here is what he saw. Israel, flying an Iron Dome battery into Abu Dhabi, the first time the system had ever been deployed outside Israeli soil. The United States, opening talks on a financial backstop. Saudi Arabia, silent. And in the middle of this, on the 27th of March, on a Saudi-funded stage in Miami, this happened.
He didn't think he'd be kissing my ass, but now he has to be nice to me.
Riyadh did not respond. It could not. MBS needed American protection too badly to push back. MBZ was watching. He had his answer. The Saudi alliance was a ceiling. The American and Israeli alliance was a floor. 2 months later, he used it. Now look at OPEC. OPEC was founded in 1960 by 5 countries: Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, and Venezuela. For 60 years, it has been the most important institution in global energy, and Saudi Arabia built it. The UAE is OPEC's 3rd largest producer, with capacity to pump nearly 5 million barrels a day. Under Saudi-led discipline, it was held to 3.3. Now look at the rest of the founding members. Iran is the country the United States and Israel just bombed, with a blockaded export terminal and a war it cannot end. Venezuela was militarily seized by the United States in January. Maduro is in American custody. Trump on the day of capture.
Of oil was given to us by Venezuela. That's a lot of oil. It's about $4 billion worth, and it's on its way to the United States right now.
3 of OPEC's 5 founders. Iran by war, Venezuela by occupation, the UAE by defection. The cartel that was built to control world oil now has the President of the United States effectively holding the controlling stake. OPEC's market share drops below 30% for the first time in history. American shale producers, Saudi Arabia's actual long-term competitor, get breathing room. And Donald Trump gets the cheap oil he has demanded for 10 years, without ever having to ask for it. The 2 monarchs are still fighting each other. He is the one walking out with the cartel. The phone log between MBZ and MBS is still empty. The student built faster, louder, bigger. The teacher built quieter, deeper, and with the people who showed up when the missiles fell. The Iran war told us which of those 2 bets defines the next Middle East. And the answer, increasingly, is neither of them. It is the man on the stage in Miami.